The centerpiece of town is called the Circle of Life, a 60-story structure made from 3,000 tons of steel. It cost $16 million to build and was meant to attract tourists. But they, like the residents, are yet to materialize.
Happy Dragon Boat Festival Day, everybody. I'm at the Circle of Life in Fushun, China. This is a place where they built a circle that looks a lot like the St. Louis Arch. It's about 555 feet high. It's, a little shorter than the actual arch. It was designed by somebody in Los Angeles. But anyways, Al-Jazeera Network TV, they did a special on what had happened to this after it was built. And it was very interesting. They described it as a place that didn't have a lot of activity, no people, and rather a ghost town. So I'm here to find out what has happened to the Circle of Life since then. And here's what I found out. So welcome to the Circle of Life area. They said the businesses were going to come if they just build it. You can tell not a lot's happening in this town. It never did materialize. Look at this, huh? You can tell, I'm gonna jump across the road. Look at this, the grass is all overgrown. You can tell nobody lives in these buildings right here. Or almost nobody does. The grass is growing through the sidewalks. You can tell this is kind of a mess. You go over here, look at this, nothing in those buildings right there. No business. There's nothing in there. It looks like that's supposed to be a banquet hall of some type. Never happened. See, we got red lights here. Probably should try to obey the law. Although I'm not sure why we're stopping. And they're still building. That's what's interesting. Look at they still got the cranes out here. They're still building. Why? I don't know, but they're building. Then this straight ahead, look at this, I got all 3 lanes to myself. Look at this, I really do. La 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 la. La 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 la. I really do. But anyways, this is the Circle of Life. It is over 500 feet tall. It was designed by a guy in Los Angeles, and they wanted something to bring in the tourist. Well, they designed it, they built it, and I think they thought this was going to become some type of a economic zone of economic activity. And tourists were going to come here. There's just one problem though. It never quite panned out. And so it is a magnificent structure. It is beautiful. It is fun to look at. It is fun to come out and see this thing. But what was the cost economically for the local people, the young people who will have to pay for this? Take a look around here. Ah, we got all green lights. Now there's some traffic, but they're just passing through it. They're not stopping. So there it is, the magnificent Circle of Life. And we don't know what's going to happen. A lot of wind out here this evening. This is Dragon Boat Festival Day. So if tourists are going to be out, this would be the day. There it is, the Circle of Life. And there it is, the end of my life. Take a ride around here. You know, it's easy to be critical, but sometimes in life you gotta take risks to get ahead. So maybe, you know, it is possible this could have been a good decision. It just didn't pan out. Look at this, the construction workers. This is Dragon Boat Festival Day, and they got the construction workers here working, building, but for what? Where's the demand? The traffic out here, though, it's interestingly enough, is I think it's much more civil than Shenyang. So something's up today, huh? So they still got these people building, but I don't see how these projects can ever pay off. They must just be keeping them employed, like on pork barrel spending projects, right? And you can hear it over there. You can hear the activity over there of the construction workers working. So they've never stopped building. Which I find amazing, because all these buildings out here are empty. It's a rough road. I assume it's because the trucks have been hammering it. Yeah, these concrete mixers go right over it and just leaves it in really bad shape. Let's see here, we'll go over. But look at this. This is what? 1, 2, 3. A 5-lane road, and you can see how much traffic is out here. See if we can get up there and get a look. Here we go. Ah, look at that. They'll let me. All right, guys, here's the iron steed that I've opted to ride. It is a Carrera frame, similar to the choice that Pantani and Chiapucci had in the early 90s. However, the similarities between this ride and the ones they rode ends right there, because I do not nearly go as fast. But it is a very good ride. I bought this in 1998. It is equipped with mostly Shimano 105 components. And so I'm riding about a 25-year-old bike, and it's got me quite far. It's got me to the magnificent Circle of Life in Fushun, China. This is a beautiful, beautiful park. I wonder what this cowboy was doing. Anyways, I gotta say that, you know, being here, it is lovely. This is a quiet park area around the Circle of Life. But at the same time, I have mixed feelings, because you think about it, a lot of people had to have lost money here. A lot of lives had to have been ruined. So, you know, mixed feelings is probably the best way to describe it, because, you know, you hate seeing anybody lose money with real estate investments. Now look at this cowboy. He's gonna play good. But yeah, you hate seeing people lose money, so, you know, I have mixed feelings. Now, one thing that's interesting, I don't know if you can see it, but they have a fence now around the Circle of Life to make sure that nobody plays on the circle. So it used to be you could bring the family and play on the circle, but that's no longer the case. This big guy. Hopefully you can see it, but there is a fence all the way around the circle, and so nobody is allowed to play on it or touch it. And so it's kind of disappointing, because, you know, the people I think came here and enjoyed playing on it, but that's a thing of the past now. So it's a shame it hasn't been more successful yet. But I enjoy coming here, honestly. Every time I come by here, I enjoy it. I just wish not so many people had lost money here. Hopefully nobody runs me over here. This will take a right here. Oh, look at that pothole. Man, I could have crashed. Look at this, a Chinese restaurant that never came. That should have been a magnificent restaurant, guys. Look at that. Never happened. Looks like there's a little more activity on this street here. Hopefully we can get across here. Left turn. Hopefully that sums it up for you. Yes, ghost towns in China are real. A lot of people have lost money here, but it's still a pleasant place to stay. So I'd recommend. Holy cow, look at that. There's not even windows there to protect those businesses or units. Whew. But anyways, it's still worth the trip to come out here, because it's a pleasant place to be, away from the cities, away from the pollution. So if you get the chance, I'd recommend you check it out. And other than that, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day and a great Dragon Boat Festival wherever you are.